Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. So we have here how the position and like the how the job is defaulted because the job is assigned to position. Okay, that's how it is coming. And this is your organization, ABC India Private Limited. Okay, this is like business group, your business group, right? Fine. How it is coming? Because this business group is coming based on profile options. Okay, based on profile options. Fine. So this is just like a note, okay? Just like note, Corikas, no records to be retried. It's like first time we are defining, right? First time we are defining. So there is no any records. It's fine. Just a note it is. Okay, fine. Now go for document types. See all these document types. Okay. What all the documents type we have? We have starting from purchase requisition, internal requisition, and then we will be having standard purchase order. Okay, plan purchase order, plant and then blanket purchase agreement. Okay, okay, blanket purchase agreement and blanket releases and schedule releases. Okay, and then contract purchase agreement also. So all these document for all these documents we can set up approvals. Okay, we can set up approvals. Okay, so the RFQ and quotation will not fall under this will not fall under approvals and all. Okay, so what are you doing in RFQ? Just requesting the quotation from your supplier. And what are you doing in quotation? Whatever you received the quotation from your supplier, you just entering the quotation details in the system. That's it, right? No approval, nothing is required there. Okay, that's the reason you won't see anything related to RFQ and quotation. Okay, fine. So now what I'll do is for CEO, right? CEO, I will set up the standard purchase order. So he's the owner to put he is the owner to like CEO is owner to approve this document stand purchase order. Okay, approve this document and how to link the approval group to this approval as an to the CEO. How do we link here? Okay, here we link. Okay, so approval groups. Here we link the approval groups. We just now define right approval groups. So those you can see in the list. This is how you are linking. So now automatically the approval group is linked to your assignment and your assignment have the position and your position is have employee. This position is assigned to who is in the list? Ravi Kumara, Ramesh. So the CEO position, job, position or job, we can say here job or position. Okay, is linked to Ramesh. This is how the system mapping here. Okay, this is how mapping. Okay, fine. Do you want to save the record? Yes. Fine. Now add another document. So do you want to assign again plan purchase order? I want to assign everything. Okay. Just shift F5. The above one will copy down. And I want to also assign blanket purchase agreement. Shift F5. The approval, same approval group. I also want to assign contract purchase agreement. Shift F5. I also want to assign purchase requisition. If you want, you can shift F5 and internal requisition also. Okay, it is fine, I guess. So this is our assignment for each document. What is the approval group? Okay, and top level, what is the position? That's all. Okay, so everyone is clear on this. Fine, save the record. Let's quickly complete this. Come here again and choose another one. What is the next? Director, right? Director. Yes. I want to approve standard purchase order, standard, and approval group director. Go and choose director. Okay. Then I want to choose planned, and I want to choose blanket purchase agreement, and I want to choose contract. Okay, contract, and I want to choose purchase requisition. Okay, and I want to choose contract chosen, right? Internal requisition also. It is fine if you want. Okay, save it in a similar way. Okay, similar way define for other. So first, when you click in header level, right, automatically it will go for operating unit level. Okay, just tab out, and now you go for list of value. Okay, and keep the percentage and find it. So next is senior manager, right? Senior manager. For senior manager, I want to give stand purchase order. Go and choose approval group. Senior manager approval group. This one. So if you understand, right, the approval group and approval assignments, it's a simple concept. If you understand, okay, right, planned, okay, senior manager, contract, contract, purchase requisition, okay, fine, fine. So next is PO manager, right? Next is PO manager, PO manager. So everyday session, if you practice, right, you should come with questions actually. Um, so what I noticed from earlier batch on this batch, right, I'm not getting more questions on this batch. If you practice, you will easily get questions. Every day to day session, you have to practice. Okay, today we have defined approval groups and approval assignments, right? It's just a matter of 20 minutes if you practice the entire day topic, just 20 minutes. Okay, what is PO manager, right? Yeah, plan purchase order, blanket agreement, sorry, blanket agreement, contract, approve, purchase requisition. Okay, fine. So next is buyer. Okay, buyer. Okay. So for buyer, what I'll do, I'll give everything. Okay, I think this purchase equation is not needed. Okay, not needed. Purchase equation is not needed. Okay, but to progress one flow, right? To progress one flow, will give purchase equation as well. Okay, approval for the purchase equation. Buyer, internal equation. I'll give everything. Okay, stand purchase order, plan purchase order. So you just need to give the keyword here. Okay, system will understand and it will give the exact details. So blanket agreement. Okay, and approve contract. So and next is approve blanket releases and schedule releases. Okay, fine. All the documents I have given here. All the documents I have given for buyer. Okay, because buyer we will be using creating all the documents. Okay, fine. For the requester, we have requester, right? Requester, mm, requester. So what we do is, I will assign only because requester cannot create a purchase order and he is not authorized person to approve documents also. Okay, just he is a requester. A requester. Where is this requester? Yeah, requester and internal requisition. So all these two requisitions, like types of requisitions, purchase requisition, internal requisition, all assigned. Okay, fine, done. So approval groups and approval assignments is done now. Okay, so these two is done, completed, completed, and this is also completed. Still, how many minutes we have? So we have next further very just simple topics only. We can even complete. Okay, we have time. We can complete in this session. Okay. Now after you done all all these above setups, okay, all these above setups. So finally, what you have to do is you have to go and run fill employee hierarchy. Okay, fill employee hierarchy, and this is an optional setup. Line type, define line type is an optional setup. Okay, and further we have to go and open purchasing control periods. Okay, control periods and normal periods is the GL periods. In real time, the finance team will take care of the GL periods. Okay, normal or let me hear GL periods. So control periods we will open. Okay, we will open. Fine. So now in this practice session, we'll try to open both. Fine. So now go and run fill employee hierarchy. So in purchasing responsibility, go to view, request, submit new request. Okay. Okay. Fill employee hierarchy. Okay. Just type FI and then tab out fill employee hierarchy will come. So the OU is the parameter. Just submit it. That's it. So this program, why we need to submit? If we do any changes or if we are doing implementation after doing all the setups, if you run this, it will go and update and it will send the certain details to across the tables. It is like refresh and it is like activation. Okay, activation. And again, after you do setups and after 1 year, 2 years, if you do any changes in the setups and all, right? Approval groups and approval assignments, if you do any changes and approval hierarchies and all, right? You have to go and run fill employee hierarchy. Okay. Whenever you do any updates, you have to go and again mandatorily fill employee hierarchy. Okay. So fine. The program is completed. We don't have any issues. Okay. We don't have any issues. Fine. Okay. So you can see there is nothing in the log also. It is fine. So next is line types. Okay, that is an optional setup. I discussed when we discussing purchasing options. So we have one of the section document default section. In document default section, we have default line type. Okay, default line type. Let's go there. Purchasing options. So here line type, right? If you want to maintain your own line type, right? If you want to maintain your own line type, you can go and define default line types. Okay, line types you can define a custom line type you can define. So I'll just show you. Okay, setup, setup, purchasing, purchasing line types. Okay, line types. It's again UI form. Okay, user interface form. Why it is not coming pop-up? Here we already open one UI form that was refreshed. Let me close this and open it again. See, it's open now. Okay, fine. So here you can create your own. See, as of now we chosen this. Okay, all goods that is individual recorded and printed out. something like this one we chosen. Okay, if you want to go and update, you can update it. Else, if you want to create new one, you can create. I can create maybe ABC goods, ABC goods item. It's like just like item, what type of line type it is. Okay, so what it is based on quantity. I'm going with quantity. Purchase basis goods. It's a goods. When you choose the quantity, okay, when you choose the quantity, you will have goods only. But when you choose the some amount, you will have service also here. See, service. Okay, service. Okay, fine. Choose the quantity. Okay, quantity. Rate basis goods. Okay, you don't need to give in date. Fine. And this also fine. Okay, price. It's fine. Category. If you want to choose any specific item category, you can choose. Okay, you can choose. And the unit, it is something like box UAMs. Okay, UAMs. We have defined, right? If you want like this, if you want to default this, our UAM, you can set up here. Okay, then a default price you want to set up, you can set up. That's required. I think we don't need to set up here. Okay, so receipt required, yeah, receiving, right? Receiving activity is required, yes. Receipt flows, something amount, receipt flows tolerance we discussed, right? I think it is referring that. Okay, just click on apply. Okay, I have created ABC goods. Okay, if you want, you can go ahead and create one more ABC service. ABC service. Again, I'm telling you, right, this is not a mandatory setup. Okay, that's the reason I kept in the down. And this one I can go with something like something like no. So this is like if it is like rate, it is like in temporary labor. I'll go with amount and I will choose this service. Okay, it is a service. For service, how you are going on measuring each service, also you can mention a each. Okay, a each price. Fine, save it. So two line types I have defined. So these line types, if you want to default any one line type, right, then that you can set up in the purchasing options. Now you go here. So earlier we selected this right goods existing one. If you go here and choose, you will get your values, what you define, right? That you can get. Just give the percentage. See, ABC good. You want to default this? Yes, select this. It will come here. Okay, ABC default. And whenever you create a document, right, purchasing document, this is the line type will default over there. Okay, you will see when you will create purchase order, you will see that. Okay, fine. So close this. Now next is we have to open control purchasing periods. Okay, go to the setup, purchase setup. Then so we have to go purchasing control periods. The navigation is, let me see, setup, organization, accounting setup. No, it should be under control purchasing periods, accounting. Yeah, here it is. Okay, setup, financials, accounting. Okay, accounting, control periods. Okay, control periods. So this is GL periods. This is related to purchasing periods. So in GL periods, the same functionality is there in general ledger responsibility. Okay. Now open control periods. Open this. Open this. Select the OU here, top level. It will come automatically your OU. Okay, choose that. Now control purchasing period. Now we are in November, right? So choose November, open. Okay, open. Choose November, open. And again, why we need this control purchasing periods? If you want to create a purchasing or like PO document, you can create. And if you want to receive, you have to open the control purchasing periods. Okay. For any material transactions, if it is a purchasing related, it means receiving activity and all, then control purchasing period should be open. GL period should be open. Along with this, your inventory periods also should be open. We know already inventory periods, right? When we are discussing inventory model, before performing inventory transactions like miscellaneous transactions, sub inventory, move, audit, interact transaction, we opened inventory periods, right? The same way in purchasing point of view, we have to make sure purchasing period should be open. Like purchasing, when I say purchasing period, purchase control periods or control purchasing periods should be open. Then GL period should be open, and then inventory period should be open. Okay, then only you can do receiving activity. Okay, so if you want to see the impact, if you not, I will not save the form here. If you want to save the impact, then we will see there. Okay, I'll not open this. Let it be. Okay, let it be. But basically, you have to open it. Okay, if you want to see the issue, right? We'll see there. Okay, let's just close the form, and I'll show you just GL periods here. Just open. Select the period, which period you want to display. I want to display November. November 25 November. Why it is 25 November is not coming? Let me select here. Why it is coming this one? It should not be this, right, ledger. It should not be this ledger. Let me see. GL we have given, right? Profile option. GL ledger name we have given, right? So ABC SI purchasing. GL ledger name. Oh, we not given. That's the reason. That's the reason it was showing other vision. What is there in the site level? It is showing there. Okay, fine. Let's give ABC India ledger. Okay, this one. ABC India ledger. Now go back to the screen. Purchasing, setup, setup, financials, accounting, open and close. Okay, now you can see ours. Now you go and choose yours. Okay, November. Click on open. Yes, open the period. Yes, open. Are you sure you want to open the first period into your ledger? Yes. Yes. Okay. The on program is triggered. Open period. Let that has to complete. Okay. This program has to complete, and you will see one record. So with this, we have completed all. We have completed purchasing module setups. So next, from tomorrow onwards, tomorrow means from Monday onwards, we'll go and discuss. We'll go and discuss. Still not open. Let's see. Okay, it is asking to open from starting. Okay, starting it is asking to open. Okay, open. All enter we have to open. Okay, open next period. Okay, let's open. What is next? Let me try directly November. Open. Yes. It's like asking one by one. One by one it is asking. Okay, fine. All periods are open. Up to from November to that, all periods are open. Okay, fine. Yeah. So now we have completed. Fill employer key completed. Line type also completed. Okay. GL periods we have completed, but purchasing periods not we not open. Okay. Purchasing periods not open. I'll make this as some color for our reference purpose. Okay. Fine. Next we will move to the topics. From Monday onwards we will move to the topics. So a request from my side, everyone please complete all these setups. It won't even take more than 2 hours or 3 hours. In weekend, I request everyone to complete the setups and please send a uh, please what you can send right at the last. At the last you can send this. Okay, approval group assignments is there, right? That screenshot and hierarchy screenshot. We have hierarchy, right? Position hierarchy screenshot. This two screenshot I need in the WhatsApp. Okay. So please try to complete. So before Monday morning, everyone please try to complete this purchasing. Okay. Purchasing setups. Fine.
Shiva,
Yeah.
is this position-based hierarchy or employee-based hierarchy? Here we have list of employees.
Yeah. This is position based approval hierarchy. For position based
Okay,
approval hierarchy, we should also create employees. Okay.
okay,
And
okay.
for employee supervisor hierarchy, what you don't need is you don't need to define this. Run this one, you don't need and define position. This two is not required.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
But
Shiva.
yeah, yeah. And again, defining position also is not required. I think I have written it here. See, if we use position based approval hierarchy, if we use based approval hierarchy, these three can be skipped if you are following employee supervisor. You can skip these three. Okay. And if you're using employee, then this will not come. Only assigned job will come, not position. Okay, fine, fine. If you don't have any questions, then we can wind up the session and we'll connect on Monday. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Shiva. Bye.
Yeah, bye, bye.